Coach, I know no win's easy to come by.
Yeah.
Has to be nice. Just getting that first one, 1-0 on the week, 1-0 on the season. Getting that first one out of the way has to be nice.
No, absolutely. Those wins are hard to come by. You know, quality opponent, Missouri Valley Conference team at home. So no, we're excited about it. I was telling the team that that they know that we didn't play well in spurts. Okay, they know there were some plays that we give up that we've got to improve on. Okay, but you played good and practiced enough to where you overcame those things. So that's good to see. But no, I'm excited for the win. Heck, that's 1-0 tastes good, especially after coming off of a long, hard camp. It's good to look on this, and I'm sure you'll talk about this season. Zach Wallace, 20 carries, 141 yards, and seeing Dresser win 22 of 37 for 300 yards, and seeing Colton Dowell with 7 catches for 100 yards. So players that have done it up to this point, okay, knowing that they're continue to be reliable. I'm real proud of that.
And I know Western Illinois is a team that struggled in the past, but being able to prepare for a team that has a whole new coaching staff, you have no film over them, no players back.
Yeah.
It's hard to scout for that. That has to be a whole different aspect to game prep.
Well, I mean, I think the days of a team being not very good the year before, not successful the year before, are kind of over, really, because you can take 15 transfer portal guys and get real good real fast. I mean, if you recruit well. So, like Lewis sitting in here, I'm glad he's on our team. So, it doesn't carry over with rebuilding like it used to. So, anyway, to give them credit though, head coach is a nice guy. He'll do well there. They kept fighting hard, scoring there at the end. Okay, and now our second, third team guys are in there, but still we got to make those plays.
You were out without some key players on your offensive line, but you were still able to rush for 260 yards. How much does it speak to those guys being able to step up to the challenge when their name was called?
I'm very proud of that. Coach Bannon, Coach Jones, and those kids. Of course, we had Gavin and Lamar, Gavin Olson and Lamar Morgan at the tackle spot. But there was 3 new faces that hadn't started a game that are there for UT Martin tonight. And so, Demarius and Josiah Tingley and Jared Russell, I mean, that's their first time to start a game for us, I believe. I guess Russell started at Montana State, but some young players for us. So, but real excited for Josiah and to get the win without Hatchie being here today and Cade out. So, now hopefully we can add some depth and, we'll see where we are when it gets back to the starting positions next week.
You always look for players to step up from one season to the next. You had Tanksley, who missed a lot of time with that injury last year, flirted with 100 yards, 98. Smoot had those 2 big touchdowns as well. A guy who really wasn't on the depth chart last year to be able to ascend to now a starting role and have 2 big touchdowns in his first game.
Proud of Smoot. He's come a long way, and he dug himself in a hole last year, and we knew obviously the ability, but he had to hold up his end of the bargain. So very proud for him, and I hope he can maintain that. He's a good player, and we're glad to have him.
Defensively, John Ford, Steady Eddie was back there. Rob Hicks, both of them double-digit tackles. How nice is it to have 2 guys like that really being able to secure that middle of your linebacker corps?
Like I said, we watched the tape, but no, it is. Those are 2 grown men. All right. I'm sure they'll tell you they can play better than they did, and I hope they'll continue to do so. But, we certainly got some things to shore up. Golly, seemed like we couldn't contain the quarterback. He kept getting out, and then when we rushed, we couldn't get there and left us in man coverage too long. So, defensive staff's got some work to do because we're obviously facing a really good opponent this week.